Your welfare is as important to Nautilus International as it is to you. We believe that one of the key roles of a union is care for its members, to make sure that they not only feel looked after, but that they really are. From active service to retirement, Nautilus is alive to your needs and to you, as a member and a friend.
At Nautilus International, welfare is a key part of the work that we undertake on behalf of the members, looking out for the members when they're at work, when they're at sea, when they're in the industry, but also when they retire. Mariners Park, most people have heard of Mariners Park, where we provide an extensive range of welfare services to needy seafarers and their dependents. Looking out for the members, that's what Nautilus International is all about.
For Nautilus, looking out for you must mean coming to you where you are, especially at work. That means getting in touch wherever maritime professionals are to be found, on ship or shore. And ship visitors, like Peter Yeager, work closely with colleagues in the International Transport Workers Federation to keep in touch with members' needs.
What they especially like is that many times they can discuss a matter with me and they see me as somebody they can trust. I'm not part of their employer, I'm not part of crew, so many times they trust me to discuss matters which they do not like to discuss with their ship's master or with office people.
Mariners Park is living, breathing proof of our commitment to welfare in its widest sense. Sited on the banks of the Mersey, looking downriver towards the Liverpool waterfront and the city's iconic Liver building, the park provides a home for 140 retired maritime professionals and their dependents. And there's no doubt the residents love their Merseyside homes.
We have so much going for us. We're so well looked after. There's everything we could need on tap. And if it isn't, we can ask. And if they can provide it, they will. And for me, I think one of the biggest things over the years is the fact we now have a domiciliary care team.
Though it's independent living for residents of Mariners Park, support is always at hand. And regular home help is always available too, in or out of hours.
I pay them every month.
This looks nice, doesn't it? Right, would you like a cup of tea with this?
Yes, please, yes. Cup of tea. We're extremely well looked after. The residents, all the residents here are ex-seafarers or relations of ex-seafarers. And this makes a huge difference when you're in conversation, because you all talk the same language and about the same things. But in addition to that, it's so beautifully maintained here with the permanent gardeners and the 2 permanent maintenance men.
Everybody's very good here, and the carers are marvellous. I know on the night that my wife passed away, one of the carers, after a normal working hours, came and sat with me for several hours, which I much appreciated.
Because you're seeing people day to day, you are on first name terms with them. It's basically really like a family. It's like a family atmosphere. And so because you are seeing people regularly, you do become friends with them, and you do have a relationship with them. You couldn't work any other way, otherwise you wouldn't be doing this job. If you didn't like it, if you didn't like people, you just wouldn't be able to do this job, because the stories that they want to tell you is just, that is the best bit of the job.
Mariners Park goes well beyond just providing accommodation. Residential and nursing care is also available on site, from staff who make the park what it is, a place where you can get the most out of life. The low turnover of employees shows that they feel the same way too.
We don't leave Mariners Park. Once we're here, we stay. and we get quite a really close bonding with the family and the residents as well. I absolutely adore them. I couldn't work anywhere else, and most of the team wouldn't move either, because they are very, very special here and on the park as well. They're quiet heroes. They are. They're really dignified people, and it's just a nice place to work.
The park is now moving into the future with a new development called the Hub, which will give a big boost to all the services provided on site. But as Welfare Services Manager Mick Howarth explains, help is available off-site too, for all seafarers.
The Nautilus Welfare Fund supports mariners wherever they may live. We have a grant service which can help people with essential items. These are often things like a new fridge or freezer, cooker, washing machine, or it can be for an essential household repair. We also have a regular grant system which can support needy mariners on an annual basis with a quarterly lump sum payment. In addition, we also have a thriving caseworker service. This is available to mariners in Merseyside, in Hull and Grimsby, and also in Southampton and Portsmouth. This free confidential service involves visiting needy mariners in their own home, where we can assist them to claim their benefits and any grants that they may be entitled to.
Stuart Attic knows how well that system works, how Nautilus was a friend in need when tough times came along after his 25 years at sea, and how that help continues.
I was really suffering with financial worries. The state of my health was deteriorating, and they sent their outreach worker, which I'm very, very fond of, Miss Kathy Wilson. She's been a tremendous help and support, and I'm so happy to be a member of the Nautilus scheme and system that's been put in place for seamen like myself.
Kathy has a wide patch to cover, helping former seafarers like Stuart and their families, and a remit to match.
We have quite a few on the books, and we've got loads of live cases at any one time. And they all let each other know, pass the word on. It's really good meeting people and chatting to them, and I don't know, helping them get on in life, I suppose. Just helping them sort themselves out and be more comfortable. Really, really good.
We're very proud of the work we do for the welfare of our members. The Mariners Park Estate, all the people who work in Mariners Park and in the welfare services of the Union are dedicated to looking after you, the members.